Hey everybody, welcome back to Tech Odyssey. So I'm here today with the Surface Duo 2 yet again. So this is a second unboxing video. Maybe you didn't see the first one. Maybe you're curious to see why I have another one, because I didn't really make it public knowledge that I didn't have my Surface Duo 2. I was without it for 2 days. And I'm going to explain that in this video, so you have to watch later and find out why I ended up with a new one. And also you can see the unboxing. So we're going to go through, dive in, take this out of the box yet again. But that's okay because, hey, we like the Surface Duo 2. I do, and if you're curious about it, well, hey, there haven't been any unboxing videos lately, so you can take a look at this. So we're going to dive in, take a look at that. Before we do, I do want to say if this is your first time stopping by the channel, thank you for being here. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want to update when new videos come out. Now let's take this sucker out of the box. All right, here's our good friend, the Surface Duo 2 in all its glory. $14.99. This is a 128 model again. I feel perfectly fine with that. You can get the 256 or the 512 if you want, but for what I'm doing, I don't really record a lot of 4K video. Not doing anything crazy like that like I do with my iPhone, so I didn't get it for this. So let me see. I believe there's a pull tab on here if I remember correctly. There we go. So you got the pull tab. I don't need to use my handy dandy unboxing tool, which is kind of sad because, I mean, hey, who doesn't like to use a giant Benchmade knife to open everything that is created and shows up? So let's take it out of the box. I went with this Obsidian Black again, and I totally love this color. That's one of the things that I've really been enjoying ever since I got this phone over the original. The original color, good gosh, this one does not want to come out of the box. Okay there. So, yeah, I really like this Obsidian Black. I think it looks sharp. I think this is maybe just the best looking phone of this year. This isn't plastic, but you can get your little ASMR moment if you care about that stuff. So I will say the last one I had did hold up better than the original Surface Duo when it came to scratches, so I was happy to report that. Take that out of there. And I think this may just be the best looking phone this year. It looks so nice. I love this color. It's a big improvement over I think the Glacier color, the original one. Sharp looking phone. 3 cameras here, the big camera module. I've taken a lot of picture samples. Hopefully you've seen those before. If not, check out some of the other videos. You got the primary, telephoto, and the ultra wide on here. 12, 12, and 16. And then here we have the beautiful phone. Now I'm going to have to get this set up and do all the updates and all that jazz. This is a sharp looking phone. I like the form factor. I like the improvements that they've made. The bezels are just slightly smaller. You get a bigger screen space here. You get the 90 hertz refresh rate, which is a total joy. And then the Snapdragon 888. This one has better haptic feedback. It doesn't have all the lag the original one had. And it makes it such an enjoyable experience to type on versus the original. So there you have it. You've got the opening between the two screens there. You've got the little notification that pops up here for certain things like notification for incoming calls, things like that. And we'll get this set up. It's running Android 11, of course, with the Microsoft skin on here for the user interface. One of the things that's overrated on here is you have kind of like this rubberized texture around the edges here. It gives it some extra grip, makes it easier to open, and it's got a really nice kind of soft feel experience to it. SIM card down here, USB-C charging port as well. This one, the speakers are way better on too, and then you've got the selfie camera right there. Also perfect for Zoom calls and things like that. But way, way, way improved in the hardware department. Take the rest of this out. There's no power brick, of course, because it's 2021, which I really, really hate that. You have the documentation in here that nobody cares about. Tells you how to put the SIM card in there. You've got your SIM ejector tool there as well. Really not a whole lot in here, so we'll set that off to the side. But they're gracious enough to give you a power cord. So there is that. And here's the power cord. Ta-da. So you're covered there. Hopefully you have a charging brick so you can actually charge your phone and use it. Still very, very against that move. I think it's a complete BS cheap move. But anyway, so here we have the Duo 2. Now let's talk about it. Let's talk about why I have one again. So let's do that now. So you're probably wondering, why do I have a Surface Duo 2 again? Here's the reason why. Whenever I originally bought mine, I ordered it through Best Buy, and they didn't have any of the pre-order trade-in stuff up yet. So there was no clue until a couple of hours afterward, and I'd already placed my order. I didn't want to go back and cancel it. They were basically sold out within that time period. So I didn't think about it. I'm like, okay, whatever. I've got my original Surface Duo. I'm not going to trade that in. I'll make an Android 11 update video, some other stuff later. And I forgot about it. And then, of course, it took like a month before the phone came out from the launch event to the pre-order date once it got there. Well, whenever I got it, I couldn't go back and be like, okay, let me redo the transaction and trade this. So I just stuck with it. And I'm like, okay, whatever, no big deal. And then I didn't realize I was looking at something else on Best Buy a few days ago. And I was like, wow, this is my last day to take the Duo 2 back. I can't believe that. And then I stumbled across the trade-in information again. So I thought, you know what? This original Duo is not worth that much money. And I'm not going to be covering it really since I've got this one now. And even with the Android 11 update, I think it's going to fix some things. But still, the phone, I tried to go back and use it, and it's just so laggy and slow. I'm like, you know what, this is a lost cause for me. I'm moving on to the Duo 2. I'm not going to worry about it anymore. So I'm not going to make any follow-up content on the original Duo anymore. Here to say that. But whenever I found out I could get $700 for it, I'm like, well, let me go trade this in, return it, and then I'll just go ahead and have them recharge me for it, and I'll trade it in, and I'll just take my phone right back home. Well, you can't do that with Best Buy. Even if you want to, you can't. You can trade it in, I mean, you can turn it in, like return it, and then they have to do like a 2-day process turnaround. They got to test it out and then set it back so they can sell it again. They won't let you return it and then just turn around and rebuy it. So I had to take everything off my phone while I was there at the store. I had to transfer everything, fortunately with Nearby Share, to my other phone. So that way all I had to do was transfer it back and set it back up again. Because I've been using the phone for the last 2 weeks. It's had my secondary SIM in it. I like the phone a lot. But I wasn't going to miss out on the opportunity to get $700. Now it's $650 for the 128, $700 for the 256. I don't know if they're doing it anymore. But that was the only day. I found out that evening at like 6:30. They closed at like 9. I had a very short window to go ahead and make that decision. So I went to Best Buy, I returned it, found out I had to order another one and have it shipped to my house. So I haven't had a Duo 2 for the last 2 days, and that's why I have it again. I decided, I'll make a second unboxing video. I know some of you guys have already seen it. Maybe don't mind watching it again. If people are curious now that they're kind of getting some more exposure and know that it's out, well, they can go ahead and watch that, be educated and informed. But that's what it is. I felt like it was more worth it for me having to buy all this stuff. Microsoft doesn't send me any of these phones, so I have to buy all this stuff. Most of these flagship phones, I have to buy all of them. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and trade in the Duo. I haven't touched it in forever. I like the Duo 2. I know I'm keeping it, and it's my secondary phone right now. So I did that, traded it in, and that's why I have it. So that's all I got in this video. Quick unboxing, explanation on it. If you're looking to get one, if you've got an original Duo, I think Best Buy, they may still be doing it. Check them out, because if you can get $650 to $700 for it, they're going for like $400 or less a lot of places. So that could be more advantageous for you. You can take some of the sting and the bite out of getting this phone, because a lot of people are concerned that the price is going to drop anyway. So if you can get it, instead of $14.99, get it for like $900, I think at $900, $1,000, this is really one heck of a phone. I don't like paying the like $14.99 plus tax, which comes out to just over $1,600. But it's a niche device. They didn't make very many of them. But the way they design it, because of limited inventory, yeah, it costs a lot of money. So if you really like it, I think it's worth it. Most people won't see the value in it. They won't think that it's worth that much money. But I think a lot of people do appreciate what it brings to the table. So that's all I got in this video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those down in the comment section. I'll get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.